Hello everybody! The FedEx guy was just here and dropped off this box. You're wondering what it is? Well, it's a new bow for my daughter. My daughter Ksenia got into archery about a month ago, and up until now she's been shooting a Topoint M3, which is a really rudimentary kid's bow. It sort of tops out at 20 pounds draw weight, and I feel she's really gotten the limit for it now. We've got our first competition on the weekend, and I'm pretty sure that after that she will need a proper bow to continue and succeed. So I actually ordered a Topoint T1, which is exactly what's in this box. So what I'm going to do now is unpack it and set it up for her. So join me on that journey. This looks cool. Actually, feels nice and light, that's good. Oh man, she's gonna love this. Hot pink, Ksenia's favorite color. Looking good. Wow, that's set. That is, yeah, screwed in all the way, 70 pounds. Gonna have to unscrew the limbs and see if I can get it down to 20 something pounds for her. That actually has a peep sight already installed. That's actually quite cool. Right, I didn't know that was there. Probably later on we'll switch that out for a proper peep. Instruction booklet, probably quite useful. What's this? Oh, some serving. Grip tape, cool. And some spare screws. Yeah, I'm assuming they're for the mods on the end. All right, I'm gonna head over to the bow press and also start figuring this stuff out. That's where all my tools are. Okay, let's look through the instructions just quickly, see how far I can back it out. 9 complete turns. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I think. Just 7/32 key. Yep, that's the one. All right, so it's all fully in. Just gonna double check that it's actually fully. That's in. That's in, so that should be set at 70 pounds now. So what I'm gonna do is back it out. Actually, no, wait. What I normally do is I get a pen and I mark a line at the top so I know where full rotations are. Just gotta figure out where I put my marker. There it is. I just use a silver marker like that. And then I'll mark at the top of the screws there where sort of 0 is. Do the same at the bottom. That way I know every time I've done a full rotation. All right, let's go for it. So 9 turns. Oof, that's not easy going. 1. Well, that's fairly hard going. Not sure if they've greased these screws. That's 1 each. I typically always go 1 each side. I'm not sure if that is necessary, but I always find it probably safer to do that. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. 6. 6. 7. 7. 8. and 9. Okay. Pretty cool. Yep. Everything looks okay. Oh yeah, much easier to pull back. Yeah, just pop that rubber off. So unfortunately, I actually ordered some a pink peep for her from Speciality. It hasn't arrived yet, so we're gonna keep using the one from Topoint. It's not bad. It's what she's been using so far. Okay, what I'm gonna do now, I've got my trusty scale here, and I'm gonna see what the draw weight is now. Up until now, she's been shooting about 22 pounds. And actually, I'm just gonna... The paranoid part of me is just gonna tighten down this D-loop a little bit, just to be 100% sure. Yeah, you never know. Don't want to have it popping off while I test this. So let's go. All right, it's pretty high still at 36. Topoint says that you can back it down to under 20. I'll test that again. $38. It's like 40 pounds, this bow. Huh. Again. On. Let's go to... Okay. 30 pounds. All right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in the press, and I'm going to take some twists out of the cables to see if I can get it down to about 25. 2, 3 turns. 3 turns there. All right. Feels a bit better. Timing's off. I have to retime that. Might have done a wrong turn somewhere. That's it. 25. All right, I managed to get down to 25. I'm not going to back out anymore. Okay. Right. Next part of the setup, I'm going to try to... Actually, gonna measure the peep sight on her other bow and try to level it all up and get her draw length about the same. Okay, her draw length on her other bow is 24.8 inches, around 25. I am going to set it to 25 actually, because I think she's grown a little bit since the last time we set it. The cool thing that you might notice on here, which is compared to the other bows I've had, is that if you look at the cam and the markings, they actually have the draw length written on there. So that should make it a bit easier. So I'm going to set it to 25. It's set to 27 now, if you can see that. So I'm going to move it and set it to 25. Okay, there's the mark. Let's see. I'm going to move this. Oops. Accidentally popped the screw out. gonna put the screw back in. And this, I think this screw has to come out all the way, yeah, for it to move. Okay, so I want to move this to 25. It's about there, I guess. I, however, do not see how I could move it. There's another, See, this is probably why they deliver extra screws also. So, all right, I'm gonna actually unscrew all the screws here. So to get to the lower ones, there's another screw hole here. So there, if I want to get to 25, I have to use this screw hole on the bottom instead of that one, and this one here at the top. Okay, slightly more complicated system, but makes sense if you got this much adjustment on draw length. Okay, that's in there. There, I'm not quite on 25. That's not the way I want it. I have not read the instructions, so maybe I should. Just gonna actually just double check how that works. All right, I'm doing it right according to the instructions. So. All right, just a bit over 25 draw length on both sides. Okay. All right, cam timing is off. Okay. Cool thing is this thing has cam timing markers here. So I'm gonna have a look at that, see where I am. Need to speed up bottom cam. Okay. Okay. All right, timing looks good now. Draw length is pretty good too. The next step is to install the arrow rest. This is an Apex Surge. She's been shooting a Whisker Biscuit up until now, but I think this is sort of the next step for her. For some reason, my Allen key is not quite sticking nicely in here. All right, it's looking mostly straight. All right, these are her arrows. These are vectors. Yeah, way too high. So I'm gonna have to lower that D-loop quite a bit. Actually, knowing Xenia, I'm gonna have to take the D-loop off. She will want her red D-loop on there. So I'm actually just going to go in there and I'm going to use the tools here to level the arrow to the bow. All right. All right, let's see. I'm gonna move down a little bit. I'm trying to match up essentially the bubbles the way they are. Maybe a tad knock high. That's too much. That's the way. Okay, that's set. I'm going to leave the arrow in there for now. I'm going to mark where the D-loop should go. I'm just going to double check that again. It doesn't quite look right to me. Yeah, it's not. So yep, that's better. I'm just going to mark bottom and top of the nocks. Right. Let's install a nice red D-loop for her. Her favorite color is pink, but I've never been able to find pink D-loop material. So I'm actually going to just remove the factory installed D-loop. Again, if you see me doing it, if you think I'm doing it wrong, let me know. I'm self-taught, so this is the way I've learned how to do it. I mean, I've been dealing with knots most of my adult life, being a professional kiter and wing foiler and stuff, but always good to learn new things. Don't want to have them come off later. Okay. I somehow have lost all my D-loop material. There we go. There we go. Red. Red is the color that she likes. I'm actually not going to make the D-loop super tight just yet because I'm still going to have to set up her peep properly. So pretty much I don't want to have to deal with the rubber bit on there. So that's all set. Right, her peep should be 14.3 from the middle. That's 14.5. Now it's a bit high. Although it's a bigger bow. All right, I'm going to leave it for now, and then I'm just going to tie it in to make it safe, and then we will figure it out once she gets here to shoot in the bow. I do find it strange that Topoint haven't done a security tie-in on the peep. Something that's quite useful. Well, not that somebody actually goes out and shoots this bow thinking that the peep is in there secure. Not everybody reads the instructions, and not everybody's got a lot of experience. So what I'm doing is just the rudimentary safety tie-in. That way it's just when we're shooting and then getting it figured out that it doesn't decide to fly out. Okay. But the peep does sort of look straight. But I'm just going to tie it on for safety's sake. Now, actually, I'm going to put a securing knot on it first. Okay. That's in there. All right, next step is to install the release, the cable from the release onto the lower limb. Okay, clearance should tight enough to raise the launcher into locked up position when drawn, but loose enough to allow the actual cable to forcibly slip through the clamp when the bow reaches full draw. Okay. Right, so I'm pulling it through. Okay, so that's down there. All right, I'm just gonna pull it to full draw. Okay, that's not, it needs to be tighter, I guess, for the setup. Okay, that's pulled it up. All right, and then sweet. Okay, and then just tighten it, I guess. All right, it's really clamping it down. Hope that's good now. Just test it again. Dump the rest down, pull it, raise it. All right, that's pretty cool. I hope it keeps working. All right, next thing, I'm gonna put on her sight, and then we're pretty much done. Taking the sight off her other bow. All right, that's her sight attached. That's pretty much good to go to test fire, I guess. So let's go outside and give it a go. All right, first test shots. I have no idea about the settings here and how everything's gonna work. All right. Also gonna see if the rest does its job. I'm actually gonna start up the rest there. Gonna use my release. She shoots a finger trigger release. Let's see how this goes. Not bad. Everything seems to have worked. All right, I'm gonna see if it will automatically raise up. Yeah, that works pretty good. Group's good. Hold on, I'm gonna set this to 5 meters and see. This is her 5 meter setting from her old bow. Let's see how that works. Everything was a bit high just now. So, so far so good. Well, more or less same. I mean, it's not a massive difference between the T1 and the M3 on limb to limb. So yeah, makes sense. I still need to put her nose button on there, but otherwise pretty good. I'm gonna go and do a little bit of walk back tuning now, just to see if the rest is actually straight. Actually, it's good now. All right, pretty much walk back tuned it. Everything's shooting straight. Now, last thing I'm gonna do is put in her her nose button and wait till she comes home and surprise her with her new bow. Actually, one thing I'm just gonna check again. After shooting it a couple of times now, I've had probably about 20 arrows in there when I was tuning it. Let's see if draw weight, it's 24. Okay, that's all right. I'm just gonna compare it with the draw weight on her M3. This is the bow she's been shooting until now. I'm just gonna check the draw weight on that. Come on, zero it. Yeah, 21. So she's got 5 pounds more on her new bow, which I think she can handle. All right. Okay, time to put in a nose button for her. I got her some red ones. There we go. All right, so here, Bowmar nose button. Small one. Just gonna quickly measure on her bow. On her old bow, her nose button was 4.5 centimeters. 4.5 centimeters under the peep. Okay. More. A little bit more. I messed that up. I normally use a constrictor knot. Normally I'm a bit more capable of doing it. Just today I seem to have a lack of coordination in my fingers. But there we go. Typically go for 6 wraps. Punch it through. Okay, just make sure it's centered. Before I pull it tight, I'm just gonna measure again. I just need to find my tool. So we still, now we've bumped it a bit to move up. There we go. Right, I'm gonna tighten it down. Okay. And we're done. Now all we have to do is wait for her to get home and then show her her new awesome bow. Hope she likes it, and I hope she does well with it in the competition. Well, let's see what she says. Hi, Poop. Put your bag down. I got a surprise for you. Okay, put your bag down. Close your eyes. Put your phone down. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Eyes closed. Okay, come with me. Okay. Come with me. Come with me. All right.
Now?
All right. And now, look over here.
Yay!
What is it?
A new bow.
A new bow. Yes, a proper one. What color is it?
Pink.
You like it?
Yes.
You really like it?
Yes.
All right. Let's just quick go outside and see if you can pull it back. It's a bit more powerful than the other one. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Take it. Yeah. Okay, let's see if you can easily draw it. Easy enough to draw?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, try another one. If it's nice and easy to draw, give it a bit more power. Okay, first things first. Click up the rest. Good.
What's wrong?
Yeah, this one's slightly turned. Just make sure it goes in like that. Cool. All right. Nice. Not bad. So, do you like your new bow?
Yes.
Cool. Did Daddy do good?
Yes.
Awesome.